go. So this is a little late. It's been, I think, too busy, so didn't have too much time to upload this, but here it is, CBR 2 crit. I think there's 5 of us in here, Go Fast Riders. So I don't really have too much to say about this race. I didn't do too much. Didn't feel like I had the legs this day. Looking back or thinking back on the race, I saw a lot of mistakes that I personally did. So you'll see them here. Like I used a lot of energy when I didn't need to, I think, and yeah, I honestly, like, my legs felt super heavy this whole race, so I was struggling a lot to even like stay in the group. Towards the end, you'll see like I almost get dropped, which was pretty hard for me to like go through. But yeah, so this is the first lap. As you can see, people are kind of moving, but they're not moving. I don't know, like it's still, I think people are still like trying to figure out how to get back into racing. So everyone's kind of figuring out who's in the field, who's strong, who's who in this year's category 4. So yeah, that's what I felt like this race was. We were just trying to figure out who's here and who's racing and who's going to be a threat in the season and all that. So yeah, it was kind of cool. I mean, taking the races serious, but at the same time, I'm kind of more not really aiming for the like beginning races. Aiming towards maybe like March and stuff to really be in shape. So, but nonetheless, like I said, I felt really out of shape in this race, just like the other one. But yeah, so the 5 of us are in this race. Still trying to learn how to work together, or learn how to be I guess most efficient together. So in this race, I think our team was trying to, I guess, somewhat organized, but I think a lot of us were still kind of doing solo work, I guess you could say. Like instead of working together, I think we kind of try to do everything we could, and then we'd pop off and go to the back and try to, I guess, rest, but like we'd end up leaving our teammate up in the wind by themselves and stuff, when we should have just been, staying together and working together. So like right there, you saw my teammate kind of follow that wheel. I think that's the guy that won the race. But he jumped on that wheel. I stayed back. And I mean, it's early in the race, but I mean, if he would have broke away, I mean, we would have had a teammate represented up there, and that would have helped us like stay back in the field and let the field chase. So yeah, it's always nice when you have a teammate in the break. You get to sit in. So but yeah, I'm up here like always trying to monitor, which I didn't do too much of that this race. As you'll see, I fall back. I try to like stay up here like I usually do, but yeah, like I just was not feeling it today or on this day. But this guy from PRT in the front, I think, takes like 2 laps, which was really smooth. Like it was really nice him taking 2 laps. I mean, I'm sure he was tired after this, but I mean, the field was a bit strung out, and it was nice. I wish the whole race was like this, where we just weren't just like constantly bunching up, and people would just let each other like pull, and we would take turns pulling. I think it'd be safer. But yeah, that didn't happen too much this race. I think we bunched up a lot, especially on that hill. It was a little dangerous coming down this one right here. I know coming down this straightaway right here, people would go from the left, dive bomb on the left side, which is a little weird, and dive bomb on the inside, and then go up into that hill. And then the people in the front would kind of ease off the gas because they were tired climbing the hill, and the people from the back would just bunch up in the front. So it was a little sketchy on this turn, because it's you're doing right downhill, right, and into an uphill, and then you got those cones in the left. And I know a lot of people went over those cones because they weren't anticipating getting pushed out because people were pushing out to the left right there. Um, but luckily, I don't think anyone went down this race. There was a couple of close encounters, but for the most part, I think everyone stayed up, which was really nice. I know I don't want to get hurt beginning of the season, or try to go down in the beginning of the season. So, like I said, this PRT guy was pulling for like 2 laps, which is nice. The field was nice and strung out. I mean, it was a smooth pace, but of course, people get restless in the back, so you'll see attacks start flying. Which I think they were all just going for preems, to be honest. I don't think they were really trying to get away. I think one guy tries to get away later on in the race, and I didn't even know he went off until, I kind of got a glimpse of him at a turn, and I was like, what the heck, there's a guy up there. And I tried to chase it back, but like I said, I didn't have no legs. I did like half a lap pull maybe, and that was all I had. But yeah, right here, I think when we start going down this hill, I think people start going around. As you can see in the shadows, people are bouncing up behind me, trying to see where my teammates are. Looking around, I think they're like right on my wheel, so that's nice. Yeah, we did the 4-5 after this. This is the category 4 race. We did the 4-5 race, which was a lot better. I still felt like crap, but I feel like we did a lot of work in that race, and we worked a lot better in that race. I mean, we were communicating, we were calling things out, and it was nice, like knowing, hey, I'm right behind you, kind of hearing that, like, hey, I'm on you, let's pull. Hey, slow it down. Hey, go faster. Keep the pace. Like hearing all those things, like while you're, in the field from your teammates, just really gives you like a boost of confidence, which was really nice in the 4-5s. In this one, I think we were just we had a plan, but we kind of were struggling to kind of communicate, I think, and like I said, we were all just kind of doing our own thing, trying to help the team out, but we ended up just like taking pulls on our own and then bailing on our teammates, or something like that. Like my team right here is kind of taking a flyer, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let off the gas a little bit. Pat 605 right there, Hansel, that's his name. I was trying to think of his name. I lost it, but yeah, he's on his wheel. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm kind of rolling. It's a downhill, so I'm trying to let a gap open up, but yeah, I think I wasn't sure if D was gonna keep going. Like here, like I'm soft pedaling here, but it's all downhill. So, like right here, I wish my teammate would have kind of just hit the gas here and just really open up a gap. Like it would have been nice to like have him just in a breakaway, but then my teammates bridge over. So see, like we're a little confused. Like I was kind of opening the gap, but my teammates end up just closing it. I mean, so. Yeah, I'm like, so it was a little confusing. We're still trying to get on the same page, but like I was trying to let the gap open up, but my teammate comes around, and see we're kind of all together right here, but he's kind of all scrambled up right here. People are going, some people are not going. We're right here. We're sitting in the front. We have two teammates up there, and then people start coming around us. So. See, we're here, and this guy in the green jersey, Ladon, he's gonna be on our team too. I know he's working with us right now. I know he's not in our kits, but he's thinking of jumping over. So, we're trying to work with him as well and trying to get him in the mix with us. So, yeah, I see my teammate D pulled off right now. He did a little pull in the front. He's coming back, and see, we got 2 guys up there. We got 2 guys back here. I'm getting kind of swarmed, like I've just lost position. I got shuffled to the back now, which I shouldn't have. I should have just stayed on my teammate's wheel. Like I said, I made a lot of mistakes in this race. I should have just stayed on my teammate's wheel, and I didn't. Honestly, I was just trying to conserve energy and not really do anything too much. But like I said, it's not really the best thing to go to the back because you end up working more. So even though I felt tired, it probably would have been easier to stay in the front. If I just, use a little bit of energy to stay on my teammate's wheel, and been a little more assertive and been up there, then probably would have saved more energy in the long run. But I rolled back and yeah, like back here I got people both sides, and right here I'm gonna have to hit brakes because not everybody takes this turn with full momentum. And up here, I think I see right here was a good spot to like pass people, but at the same time, like it taxes your legs by the end. So this hill, but see, like right here, I have this whole spot open on the right, and I should have moved up to my teammates, and I didn't. Um, and yeah, like we would have been all together. Like I said, we were just kind of like spread out in the field. We had plans to work together. It's kind of like I said, the last race some of us raced, this race some of us raced, so we're all still trying to get the hang of how to race again. I guess you could say. And a lot of people were active this race. Like a lot of like teams, like that blue kit, that junior team. I think they are like it's like a LA team. They were pretty active, which is kind of cool. Some solo riders were pretty active. There's a lot of people trying to attack and get off the front, like you can see up there. There's people up there. Yeah, and I'm usually up there like monitoring, and I was kind of like I was settling in the back, which I usually never do, but I did in this race. Only, like I said, only because I just didn't feel too good. So here I give a little dig because I know it's not too bad going up here. So I move up here. I see my teammate here. I think I slot in right here. Yeah. So like I said, this to the junior team, that LA team, that baby blue kit, they're pretty active. There's a couple riders up there. So here I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to pull this little break back, but that's the bad thing about like being in the field. Like you don't know what's going on there for like, I don't know if there's more riders up beyond these guys because I couldn't see. I was in the back, but I see these guys have a little gap. So like I try to close it, or I close it, but of course I bring the field with me. I'm not trying to like break away. I'm just trying to close this gap. But these guys, I think they were just going for a preem. So honestly, I shouldn't even have brought this back so fast. And they weren't, like I said, they weren't trying to get away. They were just going for a preem probably. But I didn't know that. I just kind of came up here, brought it back together, and then and yeah, like I said, that was a wasted effort. And in my opinion, like I should have just let them dangle out there. They weren't trying to get away. Like you could tell they were just going for the preem or something. And here I'm just sitting in the front. I see my teammate go by. I see he's taking a pull. Like I should have, like none of us are there to back him up. Like he's just pulling the field now, and I mean, which is great. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, well, none of us are right there behind him to support him and say, hey, like let me take a pull, let someone else take a pull. Like we just left him up in the front, so like it's somewhat of a wasted effort for him. Like he just wasted some energy right there, and now he has to pull off. He's going to try to pull off, but he's going to be tired. We couldn't give him a break. We should have all been up there like rotating with him, and distributing the weight of being in the front. So yeah, as you can see he's pulling in. The people are attacking, so he's getting tired. Of course, I mean it's hard to be, especially up that hill. And then there's another teammate, D, going up there, which is great. Like I said, our team is pretty strong. We can do this, but we can be more efficient. So there's D now. He's going by himself. Like I said, no one's there to support. Like we're not working together. This guy in the red and a blue white sleeves doesn't want to pull, which is, I mean, smart. Like he's a solo rider. Why should he pull? And he ends up winning the race, which because I'm sure he played it smart. And my teammate's getting away, which is great. Like we don't have to pull, but we're not gonna pull. These guys are gonna pull. I'm trying to slow the field down, or at least not do any work to pull this break back. But the field already knows we're not gonna. They're gonna pull it back. See, you can tell like they're already motivated to go. think Tony, the guy in the stage two, was like, "Hey, just pull it back. They're gonna block." So the field already knew, like, pull this back. They're not gonna go fast as they're gonna pull. Of course, we're not gonna pull. You got a guy up the road. But see now, D's tired. Like D did a lot of work in this race. I felt like he picked up my slack. But yeah, like I didn't do too much. I'm just following wheels. Like I think I dropped back again right here. Like, see, I get slotted back. Yeah, this L18, the blue kit, they were pretty active. Um, yeah, everyone always bunches up going up this hill. I'm not sure when this guy on the left, he takes a flyer and he gets a pretty big gap. So um, I'm not sure if it's here or when it was, but I noticed he was far away, so I hit to the front. I don't think it's in this lap, but yeah, I'm up here, not doing much, just chilling, and like I'm tired right here at this point. I'm already tired, um, and we're barely like not even halfway through the race, and people are going again. See, like there's a gap. There's gaps forming everywhere. The field's splitting up. I mean, well, not the field, but like the front end is like not organized. People are like shuffling. Some people are attacking. Some people are not wanting to like follow, and see how there's gaps around. Like there shouldn't be any gaps. You should have just everyone should just be in line right here. Yeah, I think maybe he did go off. Maybe that guy did go off right here. No, I think is he still there? I'm not sure. Yeah, he's still there. See, like our team could have hit the front end and just set tempo, um, made the race pretty like calm for the. But we didn't. Yeah, this. I totally swerved to the right, almost took Tony out. Yeah, I think this is where he attacks. The guy that broke away for a while, almost thought he was gonna stay away. Um, but see, I'm not even being assertive here. Like I'm tired. I'm letting people slotting. I'm like barely holding on, dude. Um, it's pretty embarrassing, but you know, it happens. It's beginning of the season. I feel like my base miles or my conditioning went out the window when I took like a week or 2 weeks off, and yeah, I don't know, my conditioning went out the window. But I'm definitely not racing until maybe the end of February. Just so I prefer to get training in than jump in these races. I'm aiming for other races that I prefer to do good in, and I know I prefer to perform good instead of just jumping in races just for the heck of it. I want to be able to help my team and do good in the races. Like not perform like this where I'm just dead. I can't do anything. I can't respond. I can't pull at the end. Like you'll see at the end, like we were supposed to lead out our teammate Chris, and he ends up having to do like the last 2 laps on his own. Like we weren't even there to like pull him to the front or like keep him out of the wind. Like he pretty much was a solo rider at the end without a team. And all of us were dead because right here. So Ladon in the green jersey like got pushed. He almost like took me out, but like I said, everyone was dive bombing that freaking turn, and it's a bit scary, but I mean I'm glad we all stayed up. It was good bike handling right there. We stayed up, and it happens. You just gotta look out for it. So luckily we didn't go down, but yeah. See, we start bunching up here, and I think that rider that broke away is already gone. Like he's up the field already, or up the road. And I don't know when I noticed it, but you'll see it take like a half a lap, maybe like two turns or something. of a pull, and then that's all I had. I just kind of shuffled all the way back to the back of the field. Um, but I see like nobody's like chasing. Like everyone's just nobody wants to chase it. Um, I'm not sure if like they're waiting for like our team to chase it. I mean, technically, if you got a full squad on the team, I mean on the in the race, like your team is pretty much obligated to chase because you guys have riders to burn. So I'm not sure if they were waiting for like one of us to chase, but um, it wasn't like we weren't really chasing. Like see like right here where everyone's kind of see how this everyone's looking around, shuffling. Like no one wants to chase. So yeah, this is where I hit the front, I think. But yeah, like which is, I mean, I get it. Like we got a lot of numbers, so of course, why wouldn't you lean on a team that has riders to burn? So I think that's what they're doing. That's what the field is doing, and so that's why I kind of hit the front. But I mean, I didn't have anything, man. To be honest, like I'm not doing much here. This is my attempt to bring the or bridge the gap or close the gap, or whatever you want to call it. This is my attempt. Yeah. It was a horrible failure. Like I maybe closed down like a second or two, like on the break. I didn't do too much. I just tried to give it what I could, and that was it. Yeah, I think I had to go past the start stop or the start finish, and that was pretty much it. Like, see, I'm not even going that fast. Um, but yeah, he's pretty far from us. He probably has like a 20 to 30-second gap on us, and he's by himself, which is pretty crazy. He was pretty strong. Yeah, take this turn. I think that's it. I pulled off. I'm like I can't. Like they were probably going faster the last lap, but this is all I had, dude. Maybe I did take a whole lap. No, I don't think I took a whole lap. I'm pretty sure I took like half a lap or so, or maybe a little bit more than half a lap. Yeah, I remember I was like, man, that's all I got. I was thinking to myself, like, dang, it's weak. I was like, but that's all I got. So, oh well. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see the guy. He's way up there, but actually, he's already turned. But that was it, and I tried to motivate the field to kind of chase, but um, it took him a while to start like kind of organizing a chase. And I think right here I started yelling like, "Hey man, there's a guy up there, chase him." But they did eventually. The field did eventually. It just took a while. Um, yeah, like right here, I'm like I don't know where my team's at. I just took a pull in the front. Like there's one. But see, like we could have been in the front. We should all hit the front. Like our team should have hit the front together and took turns pulling, and we probably would have pulled the field at a more consistent pace, brought the break back, and then still conserved energy between ourselves. Um, but we didn't do that here. Um, we will though. Don't worry. I mean, I think the 4-5 race we worked a lot better together. We stood in the front. We were rotating. I actually didn't even know I thought I went into that race thinking where I was gonna chill for the first couple laps, but I saw my team in the front pulling, so I actually had to like work my way up to the front without like just sprinting to the front. So, but I eventually got there and we were able to rotate in that race a lot better. We were more fluent in that race, which is really nice. Uh, Say what's up to Darrell here. Or Duran, sorry. I was like, what's up? I'm like huffing and puffing right here, telling him what's up. But see, like I rolled to the back, and I think this is where I stay the race. Well, maybe I think the rest of the race I pretty much stay back here. I think what my teammate that we're supposed to be leading out pulls me to the front almost, and then I lose his wheel because I was just tired. Um, but I mean, I feel bad because we kind of let him down, like we left him alone. But um, yeah, man, some days you got it, some days you don't, man. And today was just a really hard day for me. Um, but Yeah, this is pretty much the rest of the race. I'm just back here chilling. I'm chilling. I say chilling because I know I can't do much more of the rest of this race. Like my legs are pretty much done. Like they feel like they're just weighted down and they don't work no more. And honestly, I don't even feel like this race was that fast compared to some of these other races we've done. I didn't feel like it was that fast, but it was just really hard for me like to get through the race. Um, it was like yeah, like this race was kind of cool, like to see who was out there in our category, who was gonna be some contenders this year. Um, let's see what teams like how they work together and stuff. I mean, I know everyone's still like polishing their racing skills. This is the beginning, so I mean, you can't sit here and say, "Oh, that's what they got. That's what they got." Like, no, that's probably what they got. It's just the beginning. Like I know that LA, the junior team is going to be pretty active this season. I know the stage two guys, like they got a couple guys that are pretty strong in there, um, and yeah, there's just like the PRT's always been having. They always had numbers. So I don't think they brought most of their guys out today, but you know, it's gonna be pretty cool. See, I'm over here getting dropped there. Look at this. What's going on here? Leaving these gaps opening. Come on, man. Look, see, I'm like barely holding on to the field. Like if you saw my hand, I was just huffing and puffing like I was dead. My coach is yelling at me right there, or telling me to move up. But I mean, I'm tired, man. Like I, I heard him, and trust me, I'd be yelling myself too. My kids are right here on the left yelling at me like, "What are you doing back there?" And in my head, I'm just laughing like, "Ah, if only you knew. I'm so tired right now." Um, yeah, I think these are the last couple laps, and I know I got to move up, but and I'm trying to like in my head, I'm just like, okay, I'm tired, but I can move up when it slows down, and the only time it really slows down is going up that hill. So, like I'm staying to the right, um, like just trying to figure out like how to move up when you're just dead, or like trying to figure out other ways to like you know get in better position. Um, so that's what I'm doing right here. I already know I'm tired. I know I can't like really sprint to the front or like speed up to the front. So I'm getting ready to move up when it slows. So like my momentum can carry me up to the front. So that's the only thing that's going through my head. Like move up, move up, move up. You're tired, but move up. So I think I'm not sure if it's here. Uh, you see, like this guy's going up, and I don't follow him. Like I could have followed him. Oh, here goes. Yeah, I think. See, I move up with my teammate, um, but I'm so tired, and I think this next lap, he pulls me to the front, and then I drop him on this hill or he drops me, but I was just so tired. Like, see right here, like coming into I think 3 to go or 2 to go. Not sure. Let's see the lap cards. Let's see. I move up on the right. Oh yeah, I moved up right here. I actually did. This was pretty sketchy of me to be honest. Like moving up right here last minute with the cones. It's probably a bad thing to do that. And this photographer's like right there. Um, Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. But yeah, like I'm on the inside right here, barely squeezing through in the gutter. I know I need to move up, but I don't want to move up here because it's too fast. But my teammate goes up, and I'm like, see, like I'm not moving up with him. I'm just too tired, man. Like he's going up, like we're supposed to be leading him out, and he's bringing himself up. Like when you want to lead someone out, you don't want them doing this at the last couple laps. Like they don't need to be doing any work. They need to save all their energy for that last sprint. Like you want them fresh. So like I'm supposed to be doing that to him, like pulling him up there, and I'm not. See, so he like I lose his wheel completely. Like I'm just so tired. Like I think I tried to, and I'm just like looking back. Look, wow, yeah. See, I moved up a little bit, but we're up. I'm up here. I think my teammate D's up there. Like we're trying to form together, but yeah, my coach is yelling like, "Come on, get up there," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll move up on this turn. I'll move up. Maybe just catch my breath." Um, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up right here. Like I two of my teammates are up there. I'm like, okay, there's something going on up there. I'm like, I need to get up there, but I'm so tired right here. I'm so tired and like you right here, like all this right side right here. I could totally move up right here, but right here, like it looks like I'm gonna go to the front and hit the front, and I just settle in behind D right here. I think he's shaking his head like I got nothing. I don't want to move up anymore. I'm tired. Like that was it. Like see, it had all this room. Yeah, see this guy goes to see the Paladin starts going again, and I'm just so tired and I can't like that was it, and I got shuffled back. I guess see another teammate, my teammate right here. I think he's gonna go up, but I think he doesn't make his way up there either, or I'm not sure. Like I think I just got shuffled all the way to the back because everyone started going fast. Like you see, we're picking it up, and see we're going like 29, 30 miles an hour almost, and I'm just done. Like I'm barely holding on for dear life right here. Nobody wants to go. I think Jack from right or yeah, Bros Ride Bikes goes up there. Two guys are, you know, away. See my teammates up there pulling that back, and he can't like he he can't do that all on his own. Like that's two laps still to go, and nope. Like, but I'm barely holding on here. Like I'm supposed to be up in the front. Like Ray's trying to get up there, but you don't want to do any of this. Like the last couple laps, you either in the front or you're like, there's no point. Like you're just doing too much work. I see Ray's trying to get up to our teammate, but he's in the front leading out himself, and he's trying to get off the front, but no one wants to take the lead. But there's two guys that broke away, so it's like either we chase this, or you guys, or we're not. No one's going for a sprint. So here, like I just give up. Like my legs are done. I pretty much contemplated just dropping the field right here, and you know I couldn't though. I'm not gonna lie, I just can't. It's not in me to just quit. Like no matter how bad I feel, like I'll probably never quit. Like in a race, if I get dropped, I'm just gonna hang up my bike. Like I can't. So of course I'm just gonna give it everything I have. Like I mean, this is for me. Like this is embarrassing. Like feeling like I'm gonna get dropped, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't have good days all the time, um, and you're not always gonna be in the perfect shape or ready, just because you want to be. It happens, but I didn't quit, and I mean, I felt like I let my team down, but I mean, I was here, I showed up, and I have teammates back here too. Like they're still going. See Ray pulled off right there. Like I'm not. My kids are watching me. I can't quit. Like you can quit when your dad. You're watching your dad. Like you're gonna see your dad quit. There's no way, dude. No way, dude. I'm gonna roll through that finish line regardless if I'm dead last. But yeah, like I'm pretty much dropped from the field, but I'm still kind of connected. Like I wouldn't say I'm dropped because technically there's riders between us. Like you can't say I'm dropped. But yeah, this was my race, man. This wasn't the best race, but I mean, you can't just take the negative, man. There was a lot of positive things that went on in here. I learned a lot from it, and I'm happy that I didn't go down and my teammates went down. Didn't seem like anyone crashed, so that was cool. Um, so yeah, man, like, oh, that wasn't the last lap. Just kidding. We still got one more lap to go. But yeah, see, like I'm not dropped. See, like I'm like getting dropped, but I'm not dropped. I'm still here. Like the field's up there. See, like I'm like, should I just jump out? Nope. I'm coming back, baby. Look, here I come. Am I coming? I don't know. Did I come back? Did I? I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure I came back on that hill. If I remember correctly, I was like, nope, not today, boys. I will be dead last, but I will not be dropped. Here I am, trying to hang on for dear life. I'm like, I will not. I'm pretty much disconnected from the field. Let's be honest, guys. I'm pretty much dropped right here. But I put in a good dig right here. I mean, as good as I can, at least, to move up a little bit. Like, this is all I got, but here it goes. I hope I don't ever have to show you guys a video like this again, but you never know, it might happen. But here I go, like, I'm pretty much dropped. What am I kidding? But I was giving it my all, dude. Like, I finished the race. See, look, I'm going to pass maybe one or two guys, I think. Yeah, I got this guy. Got him beat. Come on, boy. Let's go. There he goes. There's my little sprint. Oh, I should let you guys hear this. My daughter yells out, "What the poop are you doing?" I just laugh like, dang. But they saw me cross the finish line, so that was important. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, I have better footage for you guys next time. So until next time, see you guys. Peace.